Well, Tennessee trying to win their 7th straight over this Vanderbilt team. As you look at the SEC East standings, Vanderbilt kind of had some control over things heading into the weekend, but South Carolina has popped up here and tied Vanderbilt for the top spot, not just in the East, but in the overall standings. That ball is ripped, base hit. Boy, they're having a hard time getting this guy out this weekend. R.J. Schreck out to right. Christian Scott, few steps to his left, will make the catch. So 3 fly ball outs. Sharply hit. That one is off Futrell's leg, and that'll go as a base hit. They had Dickey shaded right up the middle, so if that gets through, they probably make the play. They had 10 picks in last year's draft. That ball's hit out to shallow left center. Long run from Bradfield and just covering ground like he normally does. Chopper out to Ahuna. 6-pitch second inning for Drew Beam.
Yeah, when you get boat raced, I think I'd rather just get back out there as soon as you can.
To third base. And Davis Diaz just dropped it. That one is through the left side past the diving Diaz, and they'll have him at first and second with nobody out. That ball's hit high in the air, deep to center field. Enrique Bradfield to the warning track. It'll die out there, and a catch made by Enrique, and the runners will head back to their respective bases. So a loud out. Still needs to make one more pitch. And he's not going to get out of it. Kendro, the freshman, one hops it off the wall. That'll get 1 run home as Merritt touches home plate. Denton is over at third, and an RBI double for the freshman.
Tennessee from the 9th inning of game 1 on. So Jake Kendro would not have been in this lineup if not for the 1-game suspension to Christian Moore. Inserted into the 9th slot after the first 2 reach in this inning. Next 2 are retired. Freshman drives in his 5th run of the year. Gives the Vols their first lead.
Oh, that ball smoked, and nobody going to catch that one. That one's going to one hop off the wall. It's 2-0 Tennessee, and an RBI. Excuse me. 3-0 Tennessee on the 2 RBI double off the bat of Maui Ahuna.
We talked about him just a minute ago. And Maui Ahuna has been put into this starting lineup now is starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. And he really hadn't, I don't think, until this weekend. For Ahuna, he's now driven in 7 in this series. It was his 3-run home run yesterday in the first inning that really blew that one open. Now a 2-run double here in the second extends the Tennessee lead.
That ball's hammered. Hunter Ensley into the second row of the porch.
Well, different day, same story right now so far for Tennessee. But the other same story is their ability to score runs with 2 outs. All 5 in this inning have scored with 2 outs. And remember, it was an error that started this inning.
And that one's hit pretty well out to center, but Bradfield has a read on it, and he will camp out underneath it. But another big inning. The Vols are coming alive.
Vols are coming alive, and this is the 7th home run of the weekend for Tennessee. Top to bottom, this lineup has been outstanding. Striking early again. It's 5-0 Vols through 2.
No walks this weekend. Trying to slap this one through the left side. Mahuna, quick release. Some kind of play by the junior shortstop.
I tell you what, when you look at his fielding numbers the last 3 years, they're not great. He's fielded about .930 combined in his collegiate career, but he can do things that not a lot can do at shortstop. The arm strength from anywhere he goes is a separator for a Mahuna, and gets one of the fastest base runners in the country. That's 3 scoreless for Drew Beam so far.
Popped him up left side. Foul territory. Diaz makes the catch. Clean inning there for Devin Futrell.
And so far today, it's worked out well. On cue, right? Well done, cue. There's the breaking ball. By what TrackMan says. And TrackMan will tell you at the end how, strikes that were called balls and balls that were called strikes.
The 3-2 misses. First and second now with 2 outs. Inning is over. Drew Beam with the strikeout and the hop off the mound. Well, we've had a couple of little chippy moments in this series, as you might expect, between these two teams. Even had a player ejected yesterday. But watch RJ Austin at the plate after the walk. Gets a little excited at the plate with 2 outs. And then Beam, the next batter up, Chris Maldonado, gets the strikeout. And watch what he does here. Looks to his left and... got him. Swinging. Inning is over. 7 in a row retired by Futrell.
I think he's taking it up another level. It's really good to see, just because, here's your ground ball to him right now, but he's just really smooth and stuff like that, so you can't really complain when you have a guy behind you like that.
Yeah, it's been
This is a dude you want to have leading off and playing shortstop for you.
called third strike on Maui Ahuna. And Hunter Hensley. Does he do it again? Yes! And this one almost went to the third deck of the porch. His second home run today, the 5th of the year.
We got Rocky Top on repeat here this weekend. That is now the 8th home run that the Vols have hit. Hunter Hensley kind of likes the 2 spot in this order, I think.
South Carolina with 92 home runs.
Yes.
Jared Dickey lays the bunt down the third base line with the shift on.
That is my favorite offensive play of the entire weekend right there.
Slaps it out to left. That one's going to go off the wall. Right off the Todd Helton number, and safe at third. They'll have him at the corners.
Can we get exit velo?
Well, that was some kind of at-bat by Blake Burke, fouling off pitch after pitch. And now Griffin Merritt smashes this one in the gap and left. That one hops off the wall. They're going to wave Burke, and he will slide headfirst safely home in a 2 RBI double. Griffin Merritt has provided some fireworks this weekend at Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
Griffin Merritt, who didn't start any of the first 2 games, but his walk-off home run won it in game 1. Yesterday came in late, and today that's now 2 in a row that he's hit really hard. This one nobody's going to get to, not even Bradfield.
9 home runs on the year, smashes this one up the middle. It's now 9-0, and the hit parade continues in Knoxville. Well, another tough swing there. Good pitch by Rowley. But Tennessee adds to their lead. They put 4 more on the board.
A&M's playing pretty good ball right now.
That ball sharply hit off the bat of R.J. Schreck. Another base hit. Ground ball out to Ahuna. Underhand toss, and that'll do it for Vanderbilt. And all of a sudden, and Maui's on their radar, no doubt, but if you've watched him this weekend, all of a sudden you're calling back to the office going, hey, man. There it goes.
I think they're aware of that, too.
Got him. Fastball. 97 miles an hour. Third strikeout of the game.
Well, you don't see a lot of right-on-right changeups that look like that. In fact, he probably never has.
Chris Maldonado with a base hit. Just Just off the plate, and they're now loaded. And the 100th pitch of the game on the way. Lined out to left. Bradfield will get a run home. And it's now a 9-1 game, his first hit in the series. He had been hitting .429 with the bases loaded this year and gets another base knock. First pitch, ground ball over to third. Denton bobbled it. And that'll get a run across. Now 9-2. R.J. Schreck, a 200 batter with the bases loaded. Kendrow playing in shallow right. Fields the ground ball. And the inning is over. That ball's belted out to right center. Bradfield, long run. It is out of here. Have yourself a weekend, Griffin Merritt. Picks in the draft, 9 of those in the top 7 rounds. Drew Gilbert went 28th pick overall. Jordan Beck was the 38th pick. Blade Tidwell was a 2nd rounder. Lipscomb and Joyce, they were 3rd rounders.
Joyce just about made the big league club out of camp.
Vanderbilt put 26 up on him in a game. Ground ball hits sharply to R.J. Austin. They're going to try to turn here. Vastein's throw is right on the money, and that will get Vanderbilt into the dugout. Be placed on his shoulders now. That ball's hit pretty well out to left center. That ball is going to get out of here. Home run, Jack Bolger, his 5th of the year. The first home run of the weekend for Vanderbilt off the bat of Jack Bolger. That ball's blistered as well off the bat of Parker Nolan. That one's going to scoot to the wall. Parker rounds first. He's on his way to second. That'll be a stand-up double for Parker Nolan.
He singled in the solo home run here in the 8th, so Bolger with 2 hits today.
That ball's hit hard. Davis Diaz just watches it. He knew it was out of here the moment it left his bat. That was a missile into the 2nd level of the porch. My goodness.
Not done yet.
It is now 10-5. Boy, some really good swings from the doors here this inning.
Yeah, you didn't expect it to go quietly, that's for sure.
He has held left-handed hitters to a .056 average. This one's sharply hit. That'll scoot underneath the glove of Kendrow, and that'll be another Vanderbilt runner.
That allows the inning to continue.
That one is shot out to left. What is going on? The Vanderbilt bats have come alive here. Boy, they are now loaded for R.J. Schreck. Called strike 3. Next at the plate as he's on the on-deck circle. Kendrow hits that one shallow center, and he does it again. Enrique Bradfield Jr. 11 hits for Tennessee today. And that one's a little bit low. That's going to stay in the park, but it's going to get in front of Bradfield.
Is on fire this weekend. Griffin Merritt already has 2 home runs. Now he's got a chance to extend this Vol lead.
And now you stay in the game and face this guy, Griffin Merritt. That one's down the line and right. A long run, and catch is made. Nicely done out there and right.
It feels like this is now the new role.
Bolger homered his last time up. Not going to homer this time. Out to right field. Catch is made by Scott, and Tennessee has done it. They have swept the Vanderbilt Commodores. They have now won 7 straight over their rivals from Nashville.